If you were a dick in any way, she's gonna be like, oh, thank fucking God, this big man baby has backed off. Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica Jane. I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, Jessica, how do I get her attracted to me again after I showed that I was way too needy and clingy? Well, if so, I'm glad you asked so specifically yet again, and to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear these quick fixes to getting her attraction back or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so a lot of guys don't understand that we like you just as much in the beginning sometimes, but it's when you start like putting more into the love bucket than we put in. If you're not familiar with my love bucket term, I always talk about attraction being this bucket that both of us have to pour into. But if you pour more into the love bucket, that doesn't leave us room to pour as much in as we would to make it 50-50. So if you put 70%, of course we're only gonna be able to put 30% in. So if you done caught yourself pouring a little more into the bucket to the point where you've done fucked up the attraction process, here's 3 quick ways to turn things around for yourself and what you could do anytime you find yourself wanting to attract the women you want or re-attract the women you want after these 3 processes. Okay, so number 1 is back the fuck off. So if you caught yourself putting more in, and you'll know that you put more in when you just take a look at your text message thread. This is the easiest way. I'm very concrete, I'm very visual. So if you notice you're the one initiating all the conversation, you're the one talking more. If your texts look bigger than her texts, you are showing neediness, and you are then literally giving her less space to put in the love bucket. So naturally, stop putting your shit in the bucket. You just need to back the fuck off and let her feel that discrepancy, which then allows her time and space to now put herself into it as well. But you have to do this without being cold and without being passive aggressive. If you were a dick in any way, she's gonna be like, oh, thank fucking God, this big man baby has backed off. No, you wanna back off with grace. You wanna still be a nice guy, because we do like nice guys. We just don't like pushovers or desperate motherfuckers. So back off without being a desperate dick. Which then brings me to the second one, which is make sure you continue to be kind. So if you then pull away, she's gonna notice that change. We women, human beings, are very astute to changes in energy in their lives. So once you start pulling away, she's naturally gonna be like, whoop, something's going on. So in that attention, she's going to now notice you because you've literally changed the amount of space you've been taking up in her life. So when you pull away, she's going to notice, and it's gonna force her like a magnet to look back at you. And when she looks back at you, again, this is why you shouldn't be a dick, because if she looks back and is like, what's up with that? Which she's gonna do from you pulling away and backing off. If she looks at you and you're a fucking asshole to her, she's gonna be like, oh yeah, good riddance. But if she looks at you, because again, now she notices you from that change, and you're a kind motherfucker, but you're not putting in as much, she's gonna be like, well, wait, he's still nice. For those of you who've been with me for a while, it's the toaster effect. Nobody notices the toaster if it's sitting out every day, but if one day you took away my fucking toaster, or if one day I wake up and the toaster isn't toasting my toast, I'm gonna notice. So you backing off causes her to notice, and you still being kind makes her be like, oh yeah, this is why I liked this guy. But again, you need to back off for her to first notice you again. Which then brings me to the third one, which is you still have to want her without needing anything in return. So the first one, back off without being a dick, without being passive aggressive, without being cold. The second one, continue to be kind without then giving in again once she's like, oh, he's still kind, great. You can't ever give more than she gives. Again, no, you can't put more than 50% in the love bucket. So be kind without giving more. And 3, continue to want her without needing it to be reciprocated. This tends to be the hardest part for most self-proclaimed nice guys. They want to get what they gave back in return. In fact, they get really fucking upset if they don't get it. They expect to be reciprocated. And a lot of times, these self-proclaimed nice guys only do it to be reciprocated. But if you sit there and you back off, you're still a cool fucking guy, and you're like, yeah, my dick still gets hard for you. Yeah, I rubbed one out to you yesterday. Whatever, you're still hot. And you don't try to get anything back in return. We're gonna be like, okay, yo, I was wrong about this guy. I thought he was trying to get something out of me. I thought he was foregoing all the great shit I liked about him in the first place. Thought he was a pushover. Thought he was a doormat. Thought I could use and abuse him. But doing these 3 things that you're not that guy. And once she sees that you're not that guy, she will absolutely fall for you all over again. The problem is, a lot of times when the guys get the girl, they're like, oh my god, I gotta show her that I like her so much so that she sticks around. And it's in that desperation and in that need that actually pushes us away. So if you know that you are either having a tough time attracting the women you want, or falling into this pattern of losing the women after you attract them, make sure you check out my Speech Spark Arousal program, which my former assistant Clayton details here in this video. This idea of how to keep a woman's emotions tied to you and amplified for you the longer she knows you, so that you don't become this weird mess of pushing women away by wanting them too much or overpouring into the love bucket. Because I'm telling you, that's the biggest mistake most men make once they do attract the women they want. And if you know you're not attracting the women you want, find out how to do so in this video right here. So do these 3 steps, check out that video while you still can, and thanks for watching as always. I'll see you guys next time.